haven't streamed in a while, and then, you know, been a couple of months, and then I came back, and of course, this was all lagged out. And so I rebooted my computer, and we're going to just try it again. I think it's the new NVIDIA broadcast app. I noticed on my other computer, which is not as good. I stream on my other channel, my development channel, where I'm developing a video game, learning how to develop a video game. And it always gives me these same warnings, like in the background. You can't see them. They're like, oh, it's too much. You're using up too much of your GPU, and it just grinds shit to a halt. So I'm pointing at my other monitor, which is actually on the other side of me. It's a mirror image. Anyways, so I did play a little bit before I noticed that I was all. Now I have to, you know, keep an eye out on it. And so let's where are we? Let's control A. And I talked a bunch, you know, I told a bunch of great stories. I always say this every time that you know, everyone missed out on all the excitement of the best things I've ever said. So first thing we got to loot. We got to loot a bunch of shit. And I also noticed that I had like I was grabbing the wrong stuff. So it will all turn out better in the long run. So do I have anyone with a las gun? So here's the four people that I have. We have my person whose name's Death, which I regret naming her that because it's set into the setting to, you know, sometimes they're like talking and you don't know if they're talking about her or someone else. Then I got this guy, he's like a badass dude, like a close combat guy. Then this is my Psyker, which is like my mage. And then we have this, she's like a sister of battle or something. But I wanted to see what weapon she had. Her weapon is far superior, so we're going to send all this over to here. We're going to probably end up sending everything. I keep hitting Alt like it does something, and it doesn't do anything. But we got to do a lot of looting, and I do not remember what we were supposed to be doing here. Oh, look at this. Some of these are red. Oh, she probably can't use those is the deal. Yeah, what's this thing? Staff of House Orsilio. Let's see if she can use that. No? It's a psychic staff. Why can't you use this? A navigator. Oh, you're not a navigator. All right, we'll probably take that. What is this stuff? Like, look at this stuff. We got good stuff. Armored body glove. Oh, did we kill a navigator? I don't remember that. It doesn't. The character wearing this armor will dodge 15% of average enemy attacks in this. Yeah. Armor reduction. The armor reduces the incoming damage of -10. So it looks like this is probably for her, but we already got equivalent. And I think everything's. I was playing Tarkov before I decided to stream, and that's what the problem was. Plus 5% hit chance, plus 33% to critical hit chance. That gives her armor. Like, my question is does this work with melee weapons? Well, let's see if his character has like a different. Well, there's different skills. This says hit chance, so I'm gonna assume it's both. He's like a run in and stab people type of guy. So that's that thing. So I said this earlier. You know, I was reading Reddit. What, did I lose that gear that I X'd out of? All these guns. Oh, we don't want this crap. So I was reading something on Reddit about 40k lore, and someone mentioned Rogue Trader, and I was like, why aren't I playing that game? That game was good. And then I was like, maybe I should play that game tonight. And I was like, maybe I should just stream it. So I decided I just have not been feeling like streaming on this channel at all. Like, video games just have not been that fun to me lately. This is just a lad's gun. Collect it all. Let's go back into our inventory, though. What happened with that shit that I accidentally didn't pick up? There's the one control rod. This is the Psyker. Sanctioned Psyker. So this person comparatively, this is the same. We lost that armor. Where the hell? We gotta find where it just gone. I don't think most games do that anymore. We just lose stuff. It's probably, oh, there it is. There we go. So we're going to send all those guns back. This is a dead shot snub revolver. Isn't that what you use as revolvers? Yeah, this does more damage, chance to hit. Additional hit chance. So her thing is she is not good at anything. Oh, you can't use that? Why not? Oh, her strength has to be 35, but we'll definitely, we'll definitely take that with us. We'll take, oh, so what was her? Oh yeah, it was the navigator thing. And then this armor, which is what we were originally looking at. I don't think anyone actually wants this armor, so we'll send that over there. Unless we pick up a navigator. I wonder if we have a limited amount of crap we can carry. We probably do. We probably do have a limited amount of crap. You know what's interesting is that on the map, it actually shows you, well, we can't see it now because I already looted everything, but it shows you, I accidentally moved people. I was trying to move the map. The map's kind of hard to deal with. I forgot there was a little level of jank to this. All right. So we got to remember what we're supposed to be doing here. But first, let's equip this stuff that we got. So, oh, we don't have a limited amount. So there was that one little thing. Where does this go? Okay, it goes on the I slot. So what is your I slot? +3 logic. That's like a skill thing. You got a helmet. You got +1 warp lore. Or some sort of lore. Then a helmet. Plus WP bonus. Grants WP bonus to lore warp. So we could take this helmet off and make her shoot better, I suppose. Oh, it's a one-eye thing. Huh. Alright, we'll do that. We can't equip this other stuff until we find a navigator or she gets her strength up. What is your strength currently at? 30? So we'd probably want to get up to 35 for that puppy. Looks like we have a few other things too. Like this thing is a named gun. It's a bolter. Oh, I think it was her gun, and I swapped her gun for this other, the long last Argentina. I forgot that was her name. Forgot all this shit. So I checked the journal a little bit in my other stream. So Argentina asked the road trader to talk with her on her ship as soon as possible. We are not on. So we just came to this planet, if I remember correctly. There was like kind of a betrayal. We did do some. I said earlier in the stream that failed. It's behind me now. That I didn't remember the mechanics for or I didn't think we had gotten to the mechanics for the ship, but we did get to them. And so there's like a small, like you can build your base basically on the ship. And then we came here. And I think this guy mouthed off, and so we just blasted him. But I don't 100% remember. But let's go return to the void ship. I don't think that's what we were supposed to be doing. Maybe we did. Like a lot of this looks like we went through it all. What's this? A transducer. Oh, we did do all of this because we went to this transducer, and I couldn't figure like it's a puzzle, and I didn't do it right or something.
Oh yes, they all will see.
I found out that some streamers cheat on puzzles in games, and then when I run into a puzzle, I usually just look it up while I'm streaming, and I go, oh yeah, they say online to do it like this. It's weirded me out that that's a thing. So here we go. We went here. I don't remember if it moves us towards it. Yeah, it does. We don't want to do that. Scan is required. Scan is required, not explored. Not explored. I thought we started out right next to this. And then we have some... These must be the quests we have. Well, what's this quest? The guide, make contact with... Isn't that what we did? Oh, wait. Is this not the station? Because this says something else. This says Iraq 4, 5, I mean. Let's check this out again. I don't remember what I was. Well, maybe in the journal it will tell me. And this happens every time I stream. And that game I haven't played in like 2 weeks. I can't remember, even though this time it's been like 2 months. So yeah, there was a Reddit post, some dumb question about 40k lore. And I was reading it. I don't know why I read that stuff. And someone mentioned Rogue Trader, and I was like, yeah. Okay. The crew suffered. The crew's losses suffered during the occultist raid on can be remedied in Rakad Morris. The Void ship requires a new engine seer, who may be found somewhere in the system. We need a new navigator. One can be found in Novice Nobilite Station. We're looking for trouble here. We have all sorts of stuff we can do. So this is where we are. Land on. Wait. Make contact with these guys. This is the one we're on. This is the location. The navigator's abode should be a plausible destination for the interrogator. Maybe we didn't go. Maybe we just fought this part. But I saw that there was like a athletics. All right, we had to get the thing. I swear we went through here. Let's go look. I'm just gonna
unexpected result.
Familiarize myself. Yeah. And then we fought through here. So we already did this, and then we came back up. All right, it's coming back to me. And then it wants me to turn this on, and I think that's when I stopped, or maybe I didn't. Man, I often say when I quit, did that not do anything? The elevator. Oh, we can go up.
In this tapestry of a world,
It's weird where my guys are at. Okay, this is where we were. Get this off the screen, or at least far as over we can. This doesn't look good. Remember, the goal is to become a heretic, but I don't know. Oh, we walked into some sort of trap. The pale figure. Oh, yeah, we also. Oh, it doesn't. It will come. And when we get to it, I'll explain what we've done in the past, if I remember. The pale figure with unnaturally long limbs cover her face with her hands. I only streamed this one other time. Which are deformed with talon-like nails. Her deadly pale face is coated with blood that continually streams from her scarlet mist eyes. Her spine gills, slightly hidden under disheveled hair, twitch nervously as you approach. Is she a chaos creature? Why does she have gills? Spiny gills. Only now do you notice the third eye in the young woman's head, hidden by a jeweled ornament. And when your eyes meet... Wait, she has 3 eyes and we only have 2 eyes. You sense overwhelming, soul-smothering power. Willpower test succeeds. You are enveloped in despairing grief, and an invisible hand closes around your throat, cutting off your breath. Your limbs seem to fill with lead. Your heart hammers in your chest, and the desire to turn and flee from this room, from this station, almost get the better of you. At the last moment, you master your emotions, and you push, and your will pushes back against the illusion, forcing it to retreat. Wait, was that a pistol that I was trying to give her? But she didn't have the strength. I shouldn't give it to the other pistol sword guy. Idra, she's our psyker. Emits something between a moan and a drawn out whimper. She's always whining and shit. She's just always fucking crying. I hope that looks like everything's fine. As if my old pals weren't bad enough. Now this one barged into my head. Someone stop her. Argentina. Heresy. Argentina looks at the tall figure with a strange mixture of anger and sadness. Then she lowers her head and her white hair veils her face. Ablard, I think that's this dude. Is this, what vile creature is this? We have persuasion. I put a bunch of points in persuasion. Lady, oh yeah, so Lady Cassia is like the lady of the house, and there was like something weird going down. Let's try to do some persuasion. Can we get her on her side? Cassia, she wearily shakes her head and let out a drawn-out sound similar to both a sob and a howl of a small wounded animal. What is happening? Was someone calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already? And you? Who are you? Death. See, that was a dumb name. Death von Valiantius. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm looking for a navigator to join my crew. You look like you'll do. It matters little, you profane creature. You will die regardless. You girl may address me as your ladyship rogue trader. So we are now the rogue trader. We weren't at the beginning the last time we streamed. The rogue trader has all this power in the 40k universe. More, and I don't know the 40k lore as well as like anyone else probably who reads 40k. That's why I was looking at the Reddit. It's the shit that Reddit suggests to me. I think so. I mean, she's been kind of. I've been kind of a bitch the whole last time, if I remember correctly. I was going for that thing, but I think what we want is her to join. I I'm afraid I cannot respond to such an unexpected... What is this? I feel faint. Oh, who's that guy? Theobald, the heavy-set old man who has been kneeling nearby, erupts into low sobs. His eyes, swollen from crying, dart desperately around the room as though the veil of ignorance is ripped away from them. The child, Lady Cassia, what are you, sacred child, throne preserved? Despite his vulnerable age, the navigator leaps up and rushes to the young woman's side. I think that guy is some sort of dickhead, though, if I remember correctly. You, the old man shifts, revealing his face to you. It is threaded with jet black veins and bulging, milky eyes bear striking resemblance to those of a dead fish. Yeah, I think we need to kill that guy. If I remember correctly, I was creating a list of people I wanted to kill, and he was one of them. A sickly sweet sin. And yeah, we'll just say, even though we want to become heretics, we'll just say, like, that guy's a heretic, you know, because we want to one day rule the empire. It's impossible, but a sickly sweet sin salts your nostrils as if the old man's flesh is rotted. Okay. My eyes fail me, for they're unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I warn you, one wrong move will bring the wrath of the house Orson down upon your head. We already took care. Watch out, Lord Captain. This one's deranged. It makes the whispers shriek like crazy. He might just open that eye of his. Threatening the head of a dynasty is a grave offense, esteemed whoever you are. At present, I'm trying to determine what is happening on here. Commerce. I mean, you know, harm. I'm here to seek the navigator's aid. Yeah, let's figure out what's happening. And because I pumped all these points into persuasion, I remember last time I streamed this, I had streamed another game earlier, and I had pumped all my points into persuasion, and I never got to use them. In this game, I've been able to use them a lot, and I like that. Like, if you're gonna have the ability to put a bunch of points into something, luckily you can use it. I'll grant that you do not look like pirates who've come to coveting the riches of the wrecked station, or like scoundrels in phallic service. So who are you? Let's do that one. Haughty, as I thought, you're indeed of noble blood. I gotta drink some water. I don't usually like read. I guess I do when I stream my other thing, but I'm thirsty. Then what brings such an important personage to a station of House Orcelio, one of the greatest houses of the novice nobilite? And what do you want from me? Speak. I want to know what happened between you and Felix. I think that's so, you know, at the beginning of the stream with all the dead guys, I think Felix was one of those guys. Felix is my wayward student. He came to RX 4 as a callow youth. Callous is what I would, but callow? I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved to be just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house and our sacred child, to revel in power with others like him, casting our house in the abyss, to pervert the century-long traditions of our family. You see, you can see the fruits of this villainy for yourself. He decided he was not bound by his duties to the legacy of the greatest of our novators, Tisiphone Orcelo, who led our house to prosperity for countless years. Foolish boy, the renegades clowned as mine. They sought to seek control of the dynasty before the sacred child had come of age and taken up the novator's throne. What is this curse that was taking hold of everyone in the room? Yeah, what was that? Courage, you don't understand the sacred gift given to our child. When the child is sad, we all weep. When the child smiles, we all laugh giddily. And if the child wants blood, the world turns crimson. This doesn't sound good. The child's will is the will of the great Tisiphone, for she is the heir of house. This sounds like some heresy shit. And they call me dangerous with my witchcraft. Yeah, but remember, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to join the heretics. You look frightened. I'm simply seeking a navigator. Felix accused you of treachery. Why should I trust your words? Defending myself before strangers. I never thought I would fall so low. If the child's life was not at stake, very well, I have no choice. Or proof of my innocence. I can give you my word as a member of the Navis Nobilite. If the honest word of an honorable man... I mean, they described him as like some kind of dirtbag. Like he's rotting, putrid smell looking. I don't know. But an honorable man counting for anything with you. I guarded this station against calamity and incursion from without to the best of my ability. I forced the wardens to strictly observe security protocols. I personally selected every certain and I faithfully protected the child during the coup. How could you lose control of your own? Do not thrust my ears in my face. I'm twice your age and twice as wise. So in real life, one of the things I've learned is when people say that their age makes them smarter or better, that they're usually a dumb fuck. Take my advice. Trust no one but yourself and the Emperor. Even those closest to you will betray you for gold, power, far-fetched and a bright future. You look frightening. Yes, that's actually a good question. You were not supposed to see me or Felix or the sacred child. Navigators are highly paid for their loyal service to the Imperium according to his will. No one would dare judge the guides of humanity, the chosen of the... What? Then you've come here for nothing. Urak 4 is an observation station. We did not make contact. We did not supply navigators. I must tell you plainly, you have chosen a most inconvenient time for a recruitment negotiation. Where have we heard this before? That's it. Master Felix was babbling something similar. Did I imagine that? Was it just one of the possible outcomes that I foresaw? Oh, my head is killing me. The station is in a state of emergency. Perhaps we can help one another. I will be taking Lady Casa now. You may come with us or perish. Those are some hard choices there. See, this is why it was hard for me to become a heretic, because I want to do the evil stuff, become a heretic, but then at the same time, I want to like help the people, because like this dude, like look at this guy over here, that guy up there, he's just trying to live his fucking life, right? Same with this person, maybe this person. These guys they're just pawns in this, and I don't want them to die. That's what a heretic, we can go against the Emperor and stuff. We can throw down the nobility. Let's see if we can help him. Maybe we can get some more information on the way. My answer is no, and I do not wish to revisit the topic. The child will stay on, and I'll be outside. Our ship will come to our rescue at any moment. We're our ships. I managed to send out a message before Felix seized control of the station. A medical test. A bluish rivulet trickles down the old man's chin, and he wipes the mutated blood brusquely away from his sleeve. You glimpse strange burns covering the flesh under his clothing. Even the slightest movement must be causing unbearable pain. You're seriously injured. How do you protect the Lady Navigator? I'll be taking... My service to the house is coming to an end. The wounds Felix inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Praise the throne. Slowly enough to see that the child is taken care of. She'll be with us. She'll be better shape with us. As I said already, House Orsilio, ships will be here soon. We do not need your help. The old man turns away to hide the uncertainty on his fish-like face. We're gonna say that the problem with persuasion is it doesn't feel very 40k. You know, like if I feel like in 40k you just want to go around killing everyone. So what are you proposing? That I hand over the child to you, abandon her to the mercy of fate, cast her out into the darkness of the galaxy with a stranger, alone? No, I will not allow it. The Theobald stands over her body, shielding it, and the air around her turns sweltering. I said we would deliver her, but we're not going to. All right, save our sacred child. Deliver her safely to Regent Arinto, acting head of House Orielso in the Cronus Expanse. Rest assured that the reward will be worth your effort. I didn't check over here. Yeah, it looks my OBS is all fucked up because I didn't use it and got reset. I know you came here for a navigator, but after everything we've seen, I've got some reservations about this girl. She should be the one who's most like she said, people treated her like a witch. Such a fragile thing with a heavy burden on her shoulders. All right, let's loot. Good, that is good. But do allow us to say our farewells properly. What, with the... See, like those poor guys back there. Theobald coughs up more bluish blood. It stains the armor plate on his chest, but he remains standing. Wake up, my mistress. My sacred child is all over. It is all over. What happened? You, I remember you. How did you come to save us?
Child, please, listen. time. You will now embark on a voyage with this lady to rejoin the house and its regent in the Corollas expanse.
Alright, he's not coming.
No, not you two. Don't leave me alone in this violet-brown haze. You're coming with me. Your mistress is giving you an order.
Trying to command the
I
dead.
fear this will be your only order that I dare to disobey. I am the keeper of Urac 5, and alas,
Alright, he's gonna destroy the secrets it holds.
Oh, Theobald.
I regret that we have met under such circumstances. Enough tears. You're coming with me now. Forgiving the urgency, but we should leave the station immediately. The systems are unstable and may fail at any moment. See, I want that. I want my crew to be friends with me, you know. So that's why I keep picking. But so this is why it's so hard to be a heretic, is I don't want to just be a complete asshole.
What need have I for your regrets? I just want.
Yeah.
What are you going to do to me?
If you wish to leave the station alive, you must first sign a contract. You will undertake to serve as my navigator until I release you from the obligation. So then I look at this big rambling title and name. Offer you my protection, grant you shelter aboard my vessel. Let us, Lady Cass said, let us aid one another. Become and I shall restore your house. Yeah.
Do not fear what is to come, child. You are ready to guide any vessel. I know this because I taught you myself.
I beg your
But what
pardon.
about my servants?
What about my servants? Urac 5 is still full of people loyal
Oh,
to House
okay.
Aurelio.
I thought she meant like I need servants, not like are they gonna die? All who can save will be given succor aboard my ship. Yeah, let's do that one.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator.
All right. So, Luton. Like I said, oh, maybe I didn't say it in this one, but the search for the interrogator failed to the interrogator. So anyways, I don't know if I said it in this one, but there's the thing that's interesting about this is you can actually able to show you on the map stuff, which I don't think I've seen in a video game. Like that that you haven't discovered. And I didn't know that at the beginning. So like there's something secret over here that we're gonna try to go loot.
Beyond.
This goes in here. I still haven't. I don't remember how this all works, but it will come back to you. Oh, it looks like we all leveled up too. And I can't remember how this works, so this is perfect because this will be a refresher. It seems like my kilobits are too high for. They should be like. Man, it's like I haven't streamed on this computer for a while, and so it's like I don't remember shit how things work. But 11. Oh, I remember now. It's because I have that stream thing where it streams in different formats now. Forgot about that. Anyway, so we got a rank. What are we, level 6? No, we're level 5 currently. Oh yeah, I had this kind of I wasn't sure how I feel about how this works because the first few weren't very good and the choices weren't very exciting. So we get a talent, and then it looks like we also get a characteristic. So and it also looks like I already have this commanding voice, so that because she's like she buffs people and with her voice because she's a commander, she's an officer. Whenever an ally uses a hero act, the ally gains temporary wounds equal to 10% of their max. Because I don't know all these, I'm not gonna like read all of these, during the stream. I'm just gonna look at these ones and maybe, check in a couple more. But whenever the officer uses an ability on an ally, the ability gains a bonus to their perception and ballistic skill. So that's for ballistic skill. Their bonus stack, but half of the bonus rounded up are lost at the end of the target's turn. Whenever the officer targets an ally with an ability for the first time around, the ally gets 3 temporary wounds. When the officer targets an ally with an action, the ally's resolve is increased by 1 until the end of the officer's next turn. The effect stacks and is prolonged for each of the until the end of each time. Steel resolve. The officer's resolve is increased by 3. I don't remember them running away. Armor of contempt. Well, we'll just pick from one of these. What is this one? Inspired. I'm just looking what we already have. Air of authority immediately grants momentum to the target. We also have prepare for assault. Or no, these are just locked because this one has a checkbox. These are just locked. We also have stronger together. That's vaguely. These are all locked. Wow, there's a lot of skills though, or talents or whatever they're calling them in this game. They're talents, not skills. Let's go back up here. A lot of. Whenever an ally uses a heroic act, the ally gains temporary equal to 10% of their max hit points plus 8. That could be pretty good. And this happens whenever any, like, it doesn't seem like that is range modified or whatever, but I probably have to cast it on him, or just is this a passive? What is this? Add to favorites. When the officer uses an ability in an ally, they gain a bonus to perception and ballistic skill. So this would be useful because I use a lot of, because that's all this person really does. She has like a shitty pistol. She's not very good with it. When the officer, they gain 3 temporary hit points. Actually, all of these are pretty good. When they target the ally with an action, the ally resolve is increased by 1 until it. So I don't remember the resolve being an issue. So let's skip those for this time. Maybe it's a. I think I'm forgetting what a heroic act is. So what I'm going to do is this one. The ally gets a bonus to perception ballistic skill. That's not going to affect some of the people. So we can get a characteristic of fellowship, which is ability to interact with other creatures to deceive, charm, or befriend them. I remember I pumped her fellowship really high. Yeah, so she's got a 60 fellowship. And I thought, no, I guess willpower is the psyker's job. We can't do strength, so I guess we're gonna just keep going into fellowship. Characteristic bonus is +6. She probably has some bonus or no, I don't know. +6 to something. Noble, yeah, I went heavy into the fellowship, so there we go with that. 1 rank point available. I don't remember. Oh, do we get 2? No. Did I not choose this? I did. Oh, look, I picked fellowship last time too. And I picked stronger together. I forget what the rank point does. Number of available rank upgrades. Complete. I guess that was just, yeah, that was nothing. Didn't matter. That was how many I started with, I guess. All right, so this dude is my run up front and stab people guy. So we already have this one. Reckless Strike. The warrior's next melee attack gains +20% armor penetration, +8 damage, and ignores 12% of the target's parry. Every enemy who survives an attack enhanced by this ability will attack the warrior in return, including... Oh, that's interesting. The warrior marks a target gaining... So I don't like mark target stuff in video games. I know that's like a thing, and especially in like, I guess D&D has it now and stuff. Marks target gaining 22% armor and 6%. Let's just do this Reckless Strike. Look how much fewer. Many fewer. What's Breakthrough? Gains the slash ability with 1 charge for this round. Slash cannot be used in the same as charge. Let's just go with this one. Like I said, I don't know enough about the game. You know, it's one day all. So let's see here. So I do love that they do these, and so this gaming company always does this, so you can see your whole parties when you go to like, because you need to know to compare, and so you can do this. This looks like athletics is this dude's thing, which makes sense because he's the run up front. Oh, he's also carouse, ability to resist negative effects. He's got a 40. Death has got better than that. Argentina has better than that. Death has better medical. I guess we're gonna go with athletics. Looks like he's the highest with 50, but Carouse he actually has 60, which, so we'll do that, and then we'll complete. Oh, we get her thing's new too. We've never seen this. She gets a talent and a characteristic as well. Expose weakness costs 0 AP. Oh, I would think I was casting that. I think I was. I don't remember what it does. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Yeah, I don't remember what that does, but I think that's like marking a target. So it would cost nothing every turn. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, the opponent gains +1. The operative gains +1 damage and +2 armor penetration till the end of the combat. Till the end of the combat. Only applies to the first striker. That's okay. Exposed weakness also reduces enemies' toughness and willpower by 9 for 1 turn. So we fought one like really tough dude, and if I remember correctly, this might be exposed weakness. Okay, so we can do it. We can get it for free, or we could buff it. Let's get it for free for now. Though, you know what? Let's make it buffer, because I was already used to it, and if I remember, I'm only vaguely remember this, but I remember correctly, she doesn't have a lot to do. She has like some cooldown on her big hits. And so I was like doing it at like every other turn or something. So let's do that one. Her intelligence is a 30. She looks like our perception person. Or she's our willpower person of 60. Wonder why they didn't offer that. Oh, wait. She's not the perception person. Cassia is our perception person. So the thing is that when you set up your whole party like this and then one of them croaks, that's when bad shit happens. Cassia is our willpower person too. So, but I think we're going to have to leave some of these people behind. I guess we'll do perception. It will make them equal, which is kind of weird. This is like our battle sister or whatever she's called. Same thing. She gets she gets a characteristic. She's a gun person. She's a gun nut. What does agility do? Measures a quickness, reflexes, and poise. High agility allows a character to manipulate delicate explosives with finesse or keep their footing when crossing treacherous terrain. If it improves the character's initiative, dodge, chance, and reaction. If a character uses a melee weapon, their dodge reduction is equal to half their agility. She doesn't use one. She is our agility person though, but she also, I gave her that eye piece, but she also is not very good. I remember she wasn't as good as I thought she would be. Can we live with 50? We can live with 50 for now. So her abilities. The soldier gives a sign that they're about to open fire. The soldier and their allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. That's interesting, so you can shoot through people. The soldier immediately dashes into the selected direction, spending all of their movement points. Does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Allows the soldier to dash through enemies and allies and enemies, but not through obstacles. Huh. Concentrated fire. The next ranged area attack made by the soldier deals 100 damage and has an additional 20% dodge reduction. So that she can do this like spray thing. Well, all of them can. It's just a mechanic in this game. Which I think she has a sniper rifle right now. Soldier immediately spends all their AP and MP and gains a plus 6. No. Next burst attack will have its base rates. Actually, let's look at what she has here. Yes. Because I want to look. Maybe we need to give her different weapon. Yeah, she has a sniper rifle, which does amazing amount of damage. Two-handed ranged light las gun. And I don't think it fires burst stuff. Oh yeah, so there's it says single shot and dead eye shot. So yeah, let's not do that. Let's go with the ballistic skill. We already decided that. And controlled shot. They can shoot through. I think I'm gonna go with dash actually. I think if I remember correctly, she was kind of like slow moving and kind of stuck. 2 ranks available for you. So the first thing you get is a characteristic. 55 willpower. We already have a fellowship person. So we get choose a common talent. They're not giving me any thumbs up for this thing, huh? What are these options? I don't have any idea. Blood Augur. Enemies damaged by the Navigator suffer plus 10 additional damage from any source of warp damage. The bonus damage stack for each hit inflicted. Ebb and Flow. Master of Time. What does this do? Whenever an ally in combat gains an extra turn, the Navigator gains a stack plus 5 bonus of willpower until the end of combat. I don't even know what this person does, so that's kind of like, I haven't used them in combat yet, so I'm a little concerned. Can I not pick this right now? Can I go back? Can I X out of here? Yes. We can come back to her. Let's check the map. Do we got this stuff here? We got our goods. And then there was this Theobald person, and it said we failed a mission though, which is a bummer. To the lower level, huh? Luxurious feast was left untouched. Yeah, because there was a big gun battle of like traders and stuff. Even though it says on the map, just making sure, you know, we're not missing anything. Why isn't she?
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain?
Yeah, so what does she have? I guess I can look at her this way. So she's like a, oh man, she has warp lore too. That's what she has. What is this thing? Okay, so she's wearing the body armor. We have this other thing, but where'd it go? This thing. It's the same. And then I was thinking about, doesn't this guy have a pistol? So this Deadshot snub revolver with a little thing next to it's better than what. He doesn't use it very much, but I want him to have like a revolver just in case. So can we look at her? She's carrying around a grenade. I don't know why that makes me laugh. So this is her primary stuff. What other things can we give her here? Her auto pistol is dog shit. Is this the best? A Ripper auto pistol. It has better armor penetration. What are these things? Nothing important. Las pistol, 6 through 8. What are you packing? Oh, a shotgun and a well-maintained snub. Probably. I've been going with a lot of las guns. Do we have anything else we can give you? Armor. Weapons we already looked at. Scrappy auto pistol. It's weird that it has the green on the damage there. What was this thing? A Ripper auto pistol. Armor, accessories. Here we go. Bonus to persuasion. Isn't that your job? Bonus to tech use. So she's also our techie. figured the navigator would be, but all right. So she does everything. Bonus of persuasion, I guess, and then we have a helmet that I assume you can't wear, but looks like you can. Throw some persuasion her way. Still not as good as my crazy ass thing. We got some grenades and usables, and then we have notables. We have a flagship. I still want to see her in combat once. Hopefully that doesn't get her killed. F5 for quit save? Yeah, there we go.
I guide humanity between the stars.
So,
Galaxy is my playground.
can we actually talk to this guy one last time? No. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. I assumed we were going to get in one more fight when we got to the top,
In my
but we did not. Yeah, it's funny using this OBS. I mean, they're both the same OBS, but using this computer with OBS has these giant monitors and stuff. My other computer is much smaller. My secondary monitor on my other computer is smaller than that. It's not that big, obviously. Oh, 40K and their thrones. Everything's a throne. Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communal ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first, your heart starts beating furious, your breath comes short and choppy, and your fingertips tingle unpleasantly. You notice that the Vagdis is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of the sudden wave of unease. Without even looking at Vox, Master Casa waves her away. First, I wish to speak with the with the rogue trader. Leave us. Of course, when you're ready for the ritual, please let me know. Man, this guy is, like I said, 40K is just a brutal place to live. I read a couple of the books. They were okay. People always ask me, what books? I don't know. There were some like wolf guys. Cassia swept her pensive gaze over her, then lowered her lashes slightly towards you. What did you wish to speak about? I have not yet. Thank you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash when Theobald's heart stopped, but wasn't he just standing there? But you act honorably and did not exploit me in a wretched position, and for that I'm immeasurably grateful. I'm also deeply grateful that you saved my servants, especially my valet. You know, I always bring this up every time this happens in a video game, but the new ways have this like color-coded text, and when you can't hover over it, it doesn't do anything. When you hover over it and it doesn't do anything, it always upsets me. It's like, why are you having the color-coded text if it doesn't do anything? In this one, it does something. I try to point out good and bad things in video games. I know it seems like a lot of times all I do is bitch him out. Served in station for more than 5 years, much longer than any who preceded him. He knows how to properly attend me during journey through the Immaterum and what served me for breakfast. His presence envelops me in a cloak of amber. Don't trust him. But now, I'm ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rites. I require brush canvas and the best paint you have on board, but no red. There's no time to do that. Why do you no red paint? Uvril will give up his blood before the ritual, as always. Great place. I'm not going to waste time satisfying these whims. Perform the ritual immediately. I shall ensure that all the necessary supplies. Tell me more about what the ritual entails. Yeah, I doubt the uninitiated can understand the mysteries of navigation, but I shall try to explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind and will with the machine spirit of the ship, so that I become one with the vessel. After that, I use the house ritual, which I'm loath to reveal to you, to free my mind from inheritance. Then it's time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself. Among the nightmarish visions, mirages, and creatures of the abyss, only the light of the Emperor is the truth that shall lead me from star to star, from system to system. Oh, the light, the guiding thread, so fine it can slip from one's grasp at any moment. But you have nothing to worry. Then get navigators of House O never lose their course. We'll say, well, see, this is the thing. This is the thing with when you're trying to be an evil person in a video game. It's better to be sly and evil than just hack everyone's head off. But you rarely can do that in video games. I shall take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me. Few can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it's open. Whoa. All right, good luck. Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge. I mean, the Emperor's light. See, even tell us who the Emperor is. Help us all. So that gave us some information. The Voxcaster picks up the susurration of clothes, pious chanting, and the metallic clicks of implants. And the serene voice of the Lady Navigator breaks silence. Initiate communion ritual. Oh, are they going to tell us what it is? Come here, UV. I see violet vortexes lashing on a sea with a million flails and the umber shadows spinning under the surface in fiery dance. A storm rising above the foaming waters. Armadas drowning in fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here, beyond the walls of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father, yearning for her brother. And was she? And the sun pales. I was trying to like, was she? Because then this she talking about herself or somebody else? The sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her. No, of me. It's frozen rays. All right. The great ruler is gone. My object. Apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I've never heard the warp speak through a navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. The Voxmaster recoils at her words and accidentally snaps one of the cogninator's levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks. And the Voxcaster falls silent. This poor woman. I thought that was a dude. Voxmaster, see that you received 5 lashings for the show. What happened to her? Yeah. This time. It appears the servants were part of the as it was for her predecessor. I'll share in. Oh, so they all died. So I was concerned, and then they died. They got murdered. I wanted them to survive. I fear I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing that would be a hole in two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around my brush, only draw me onwards. The way is blocked. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual is successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely, even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. Now I'll retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send for me if you have need of me. Lord Captain, congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Please spare me a few moments of your time, as there are several matters that require attention. First of all, I wish to report on the condition of the station. Had you opted to begin your visit in the Rackcad station with a different destination, the station would have become critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representative Navis Noblite brought its precious time. We can either focus our efforts on disassembling the station, procuring technical components for our own vessel, or attempting to save as many values as we can. Technology. Gather as many components. What is this little thing? Oh, you will gain profit factor of 2. Loot everything from jewelry to the very last manuscript. I don't know what the profit value thing is. Oh, you can drag this around. That's unusual too. Why can't I do both? I want to be able to do both. I want to take it. Like when it says loot everything, I'm going to go with gather as many components as we can. We want our ship to be good. We'll figure out the profit shit later. With your permission, I would also like to remind you that we're still looking for an engine seer prime. Both the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of oversight by an experienced tech priest. We're also missing some crew, and most importantly, we're not yet located Heinrich von Calix, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. Now, we know for certain he was not an Eric V. Eric 5. Sometimes my brain just stops working. So, I mean, it is a V. So we should keep this in mind when making any future plans. Why is it always business with you? Couldn't you sometimes just visit and tell me? Well, I just told her to get whipped. If you're interested in this week pass with a record low of minor disturbances on lower decks, a senior technomat with Shift 8 came up with a new formula for a lubricant used in kitchen servitor implant maintenance. The quartermaster of the storage compartment 11 reported recently we were spinning ceremonial decorations at least 20% slower than expected, which means we have enough tablecloths, carpet, and lamps to last us 15 years of grand reception instead of 10. Even considering that some of the stock are burnt during the cultist attack. Thank you. Hey, that was still business, though. Okay, so there is a button on here. Void ship management. Let's look at the void ship management, and then I'm going to take a quick break. So we have 320 scrap, and we can build scrap required for the next upgrade. What does this do? In hull integrity, current upgrade level. I thought I already upgraded these, but maybe I was saving some scrap. So we have this little ship. I don't remember if I've seen ship combat. I don't think I have. And we don't have any like components or anything. Will it let me hover over this? Tell me no. Yeah, we haven't gotten any new like components or anything. But we do have, maybe I didn't because I had a choice, but I think we just stripped them down to the core. Take off. I don't want to take off the stuff. I think they gave me one thing to pick from at the beginning. Because, they like to do that in video games. Let the player pick sometimes. So, scrap required for the next upgrade level. We have 320? Weapons? Okay, so this is for the junk that we have. Features. You already have this feature. You already have this feature. Available. Reinforced shields. A chosen sector of the void ship's shields dream until how do I get it? Oh, so I think these are like level ups for your ship. So I probably, yeah, so those are those things. Yeah, these are like level ups for your ship, which is kind of interesting. And then the posts, I remember, okay, so we don't have enough people though, but now we have a new person we can put in. Warp lore of 0. Wait, I have more warp lore? 85, 60, 48, 60. She's better at that. But look, she's got a 70 on that. Holy shit. I guess we're going to put in... Oh, this gives you that special ability. I forgot about that. Oh, man. I guess I don't have the... I thought I did. I gotta ban someone. I had my accounts linked so that I can, if someone posted on one, it would ban them on the other one. But I guess, you know what? It wasn't linked. It's not linked with the, so that, I'm talking about this chat, this spam chat. I'm going to ban them in a second, but I'm going to add this word to the moderation. So I have my two accounts linked. So if one person's banned, they're banned on the other one. And I was thinking for a second that I had this one, the word's linked to, but I wish you could do that. In fact, I'm surprised that's not a thing, because it would make life easier if a bunch of people could have like a ban list, Oh, I forgot to report them. I always report them too. It doesn't it doesn't do anything, but what is the problem? The problem is that their chat messages, next, they are spam. They're a bot. Selling viewers. And so, you know, it's funny, and we'll also block them, is I never really watched streamers that much in my 2 years or over 2 years of doing this, and I started doing it more frequently. So I've been streaming less and watching streamers more, and I was surprised. So any of them that are, any streamer that's like my size or smaller, tiny bit larger, gets these messages, but most of them just ignore them. And I wish we would all band together. Which it's like it takes fucking 10 seconds, you know. Anyways, I guess the best person. So this is gonna give shallow jump. So yeah, I mean we don't have a shield master yet, and this is the best we got for. That's not already applied somewhere else. Like she's got a 70 there. We're not gonna replace her. They need what they need is an auto button. Just fill in the. I guess that wouldn't work though because this person had a. No, it would have. So I'm gonna take a quick break. I wonder if my break button works still. I'm gonna take a quick break and I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. Looks like it's still working. I woke up my cat on accident, just by walking around, and he looks so confused. He does that lately when he wakes up. He just looks so confused. Oh yeah, okay. So we get these different ranks for our ship over here. So hopefully we should probably upgrade our. I don't know what else we use scrap for, but we took the components that we could. There we go. We got hit points and shields or something. I thought one of these things was ramming. Oh, that was it right there. All right, how do we get out of here? So we've done that. We've clicked on the bridge. We should probably wander around the bridge. I know you guys probably want to see some excitement, but that's not how it's going to roll tonight. We're going to talk to every single motherfucker that we can. That's the plan, at least. I'm having some construction done in my house, and I found the headrest for this thing in the chaos.
Lord Captain.
All right, so this is this one dude. Yeah.
Noble aspiration, Lord Captain. I am ready to acquaint you with all the particulars that interest you.
So I remember this last time that some of the stuff is voice acted and some isn't. It's kind of weird which ones they picked. Like obviously this guy should be, but well, you can. So this guy he betrayed us.
You know, Lord Captain, I am no admirer of fine art. But when we next find ourselves
Yeah, we gotta
in
kill
a
him.
civilized port, we both served Lord Captain Theodora for many years. If you
So-
are taking comfort in the thought that we will hear no more of Conrad,
What?
in the first instance, you should treat official representatives of the Imperium with respect. The Expanse may be on the fringes, but it still numbers among the territories of the Golden Throne. The arrival of the Lord Inquisitor has turned the Coronis Expanse into a less rogue traders such as yourself are also servants of the Imperium. They have been accorded special rights and powers. They wield immense authority within their territory, and they enjoy absolute respect in other parts of the Expanse. The most powerful of them are Kalagos Winterscale.
Oh, am I going to actually run into those people?
Claimed territory, which is what Footfall is. Among the scum that dwells on that handful of asteroids, there are 3 factions that wield considerable influence in the sector. The first is the Kazbala Commission, organized crime in its most primitive form. It holds sway over the Liege of Footfall and has links to rogue trader Winterscale. The second faction is an offshoot of our shining ecclesiarchy, followers of St. Drusus. They are actively building their forces and hold influence over rogue trader Chorda. And finally, the third faction, the Explorators, a wing of the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are willing to die and kill for the secrets of the ancient technological heresies that are hidden among the stars of the Coronis Expanse.
See, I think the reason why we should be a heretic in this is just to tear it all down. Just tear it all down and start over. Like, these guys are all fucking scumbags. Let's just tear them all down.
This is a topic for an official briefing, not a casual conversation. But I will try to answer succinctly. And if you permit, in my own words, the Coronis Expanse is...
All right.
Until recently, the Coronis Expanse could hardly have been called a region of the Imperium. The situation has changed with the arrival of the Lord Inquisitor. But
All right, so what I'm
as you
thinking
wish, Lord Captain.
is I need to get his
As
quest.
you wish, Lord Captain. I used to be an officer in the Navis Imperium. I met Lord Captain Theodora. It was a difficult choice for me. But I saw in the offer, you could say there was no one among the naval command who was willing to impede the wishes of the rogue trader. To do so would be to risk their own position. And the Navis Imperialis is an ancient What? Lord Captain, any allegations of improper feelings or unsanctioned relations are utterly baseless and bordering on the insulting.
The lady that
Utterly baseless.
we're talking about, I believe, is the lady that died, and that's how we were her heir.
I am a widower. I am a...
Okay. You can call me by your first name, Death. Yeah.
I thank you for the honor, but I must decline. Lord
All right.
Captain,
Maybe we'll work on a little bit of that each time. So each person, I gotta remember where it is. It's weird to change the order. Has a thing. It's not under. Oh, there's a formation right there. It's not under... Where's everybody else? Hold shift to move freely. Where's everybody else? I probably have to add them in somehow. Oh, it's because we're not all selected. There's like a... oh, like I moved her again. Huh. Like a matrix that shows what they're into. Journal map character is C. Maybe it's C. Yes, it's this right here is what I was looking for. And so last time I couldn't let some people die, you know. So I like picked this one, but what we want to work towards is this heretic one. And that's kind of our goal, but it was like the choice was very like I can't possibly do the like it was either do like the bad, like incredibly stupidly bad thing, or do the thing where I try to save some people. Profit factor. What is profit factor? Is a representative of the relative value of the rotator's warrant of trade and the opportunities. Okay, so we need to get this up, I guess. These are reputation. Everything's at 0. We're very early on into this game. So we'll talk to like one more person and then we'll move it. We'll get into the Lord Captain's the bridge officer. Not like we'll talk to a real person. I don't remember what this brings us to. Also, I'm not looking for loot, which I should be. Like, obviously, this is her. Oh, yeah, I do remember this. Oh, there's a chest over here, though. Oh, this is the lady that I think he was talking about that he was in love with. Oh, and we found her dead at this desk, actually. Someone had murdered her. And link my account. Whoa, I don't want to link my account. Whoa. Did I do that last time? I'm going the wrong direction. We want to go look at... Can I turn this thing? Well, that's close enough. Oh yeah, we forgot something back here. What is it? A cracked data slate. Is that what I want? The final transactions with the chartists are complete. Huh. I don't think we need to carry that around. All right, let's get into some shit here. Your trophies were packed. Yeah, I actually really like that. Because, you know, I often say this, especially in games that are like shooters where you're running around and you're supposed to find like secrets. Because I'm not really into that with first-person shooters where you're trying to find secret passages to find loot. Those type of games where at the end I always feel like I miss so much stuff. So in this, I'm running in circles. I know I am. I just wait. Where the fuck's the front door? Oh, it's over here. So I always feel like I'm missing stuff, and this is nice to know that you're not missing stuff. Oh, I'm going the completely wrong direction. This place is luxurious as fuck. I'm gonna go this way. Link my account. Oh, it's probably for like Twitch drops or something, because it pulled up Twitch, or it pulled out something about Twitch over there. It's like being a noob again, a noob streamer. This is the Vox Master. Maybe we'll talk to him once real quick. See if he's got anything more to say. Connect me to the vessel's main I wish to boost their morale. It is done. Oh, we gain experience for that. Remind me who you are. You're a Voidborn, are you not? My appearance comes from our heritage generation after generation. People have spent their entire lives in the depths of this void ship. Neither we nor our ancestors have ever left our home, but the same can be said about many dozens of the Imperium's million worlds. Are there really a million of them in this lore? Or do they just say there are and there's like 9? I know that there's like a lot, but because like I was saying, I read a couple of the books and they just pick some random. They just make up a new planet every time. It's so that their lore can, you know, that anyone can write for their lore. And the copyright holders used to just whore out the copyright. They don't really do it so much anymore, but even like in the past, like 5 years ago, they were doing it. The 40K guys, game workshop people. We're used to the silence of the cosmos and the voices of the ship. They're thousands of us, but we don't dwell far from the upper decks and remain unseen. We're the Voidborn. That seems like a terrible thing. We should try to make them integrate them in so if they want. He left once and it was dreadful. It felt like massive blue dome overhead to shatter at any moment of fall. My bones would be crushed by the gravity. The ship is my home and I will not trade it for the bounty of 100 worlds. All right, we'll talk to you later. We're gonna get into some shit now, right? Let's go to here. The Kronos Expanse. Okay, so we're over here. We could have gone here. It's unexplored. We have this thing that says, all right, that little thing's gone. So I think this is where we started, actually. And I just zoomed over here because I wasn't aware that we were actually, like, time was passing. Visit the prison planetoid. And then we got 3 things here. What if we go back over this direction? Do we have like what are these things? Can I do a scan? I should have started here was the thing. We got nothing. We have no extractiums. What was that? Added to the worlds of the expanse. Already explored. I guess there's just one mission here. I don't remember the thing, so we're just gonna go in. Lord Captain, there's some commotion in the officer's deck. The lady Navigator has left her quarters, is currently in the wardroom, where uninitiated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what has brought Cassia to the desk. Deck. Learn to read, Josh. Come on. Look at this deck.
Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
So I thought the navigators were like locked into their thing, but this one's walking around and shit. Pleased me to see you adjusting life. At last, a title alone is not enough to hold everyone's attention at this time. Let's ask about the book she's reading.
This. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing.
Look at the size of these fucking books compared to her. Like, these are like more normal size than one her hand is, but look at those ones.
Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
The events that took place in Evok 4 must have shaken you greatly. Are you well? Your only attendant is your valet. Do my servants not measure up to your standards?
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity. And... No, it is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that... There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting. Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering... I beg your pardon, Lord Captain.
She's nobility though
No
too.
way for a navigator to conduct herself.
You have nothing about human emotions are natural. They're good or bad. It's just natural to share them with others. Quite right. So I could ask. So I would ask that you mind what you say from now on. It's getting difficult for me to feel empathy for a mutant. You could be a real shitbag in this. However, the crew's being hinges on that of the navigator. No. Let's be friendly. Remember, we want to
Please forgive me.
not be like
I
an out.
can't even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station, of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak. At the same
Oh,
time,
that's a lot.
I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but... my delight must seem childish to you, surely.
All right. We're going with the
Indeed.
empathy.
I did not know. That is to say, I could not have known, as it is the first time we are speaking in a circumstance so... private. My word, when I found this place, it was so full of officers. Why did they all leave?
These are lies. Perhaps my people did not wish to disturb you. Yeah.
Or because my presence offends them. Then I must take my leave as well.
All right. So that was interesting. Oh, look, she bowed. Oh, so did this dude. Any loot in here? Oh, it's kicking us out. I was gonna go look for loot. Oh no, we're still in here. Oh look, we're in a different part of the ship that I've never been in. Let's check the scenario. Oh, this time it doesn't have everything marked either, which is, I guess that's how it is normally. You know, it doesn't always. It's just the parts that I explored earlier where I was saying it showed everything. Okay, this is just a little. Where does this go? It's not gonna let us. It's not gonna let us out of here. Probably for good reason, because then I would just wander the ship for the next 2 hours. Well, now we know this place. We might have to fight on this ship again, so it'd be nice to have it all explored. Back to our bridge. We're about to go to a prison. A planet prison? I mean, I guess they're the same thing. Yeah, I used to always restart my computer before I streamed, and I didn't do it this one time because I haven't streamed in a while. Forward to the planet prison. The prison planet. Do we have fuel? Do we have fuel in this world? Okay, somebody wants to talk to me. Wonder why we're getting so many. They had a really good balance, if I remember correctly, before on the first stream with comment and talking. Who's this person? Oh, this whole place needs to be torn down. Kill the Emperor. Tear it all down. Oh, he's not talking this time. This is not the conduct of an officer. This is the antics of a highborn brat out on lark. Explain yourself, Lieutenant. I apologize, sir. I must speak to the Lord Captain. Very well, Lieutenant. You may address the Lord Captain or what? I'm sorry. I keep alt-tabbing. I don't need to alt-tab, and I keep doing it. I see you've already... you may address the Lord Captain, not least because I see you've already fit to disturb her. Your unauthorized appearance on the bridge and display of belligerence towards a high-ranking officer will be logged in your personal file without delay. Her name's Vint. Vint falls silent. She said she asked for. I will listen to what you have to say. You may speak, but I want to report not a shouting match. Having two officers bickering full view of the bridge is unacceptable. I will not tolerate this kind of conduct. Sign the lieutenant appropriate. Lieutenant, you have 1 minute to state your business. They're really into punishing people in this. Let's go with that one. The matter cannot wait. Any minute our assault unit will be dispatched to the lower decks in order to crush the worker strike by any means necessary, but I am convinced that the step is unwarranted and that we help some kids too. Like some kids, we helped them out that live below. I think they died eventually, but we tried to help them. Like when I say help, we like threw some food on the ground so that they can eat it off the floor or something. I'm convinced that the step is unwarranted and that the crisis itself was provoked by the action of one of the senior officers. Here, she's extremely pale. Probably everyone in this world is extremely pale. Abelard, in no hurry to intervene, lets out a skeptical huff. He glances at Sourback, who is standing not far from him, but she maintains a stony expression. Lord Captain, I urge you to investigate the actions of the Central Warhammer and to intervene in what happens in the lower decks, because very soon we'll have a mutiny massacre on our hands. There's an insurrection in the making of my ship and no one has informed me. How did this all start? Where does Central Warhammer come into this? I would not deem it a problem worthy of this rogue trader's attention. The lower decks, as it happens, are... You didn't tell me that? Oh my god, you're fired. You're fucking fired. And in this world, that means you go out the airlock. 30-some years ago, we even had a revolutionary leader rise up who dared to establish workers' rule across the entire ship. It took a month to restore order, but even 8 years later, we're still battering rumors that the hero survived his execution and was on the verge of gathering people to fight against tyranny. I'm with the people on this one. Needless to say, the rumors are baseless. As for the current situation, we have sufficient enforcers to deal with it. But on this ship, the word of the Lord Captain carries more weight than a salvo from 100 bolters. I'm sure that if, you know, bolters kind of sound dumb. I mean, I know it's hardcore and people love that shit, but they kind of sound dumb. I'm sure that if the rogue trader addresses the, you know, just the word, not like the actual sound they make, and they look cool, I'm sure if the rogue trader addresses the malcontents directly, she will quell the unrest. I dread to think that what problem you will disturb the trader with next. Perhaps she'll ask the Lord Captain to break up brawls. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I know this ship's gigantic and stuff, but it's better to... She's new to this job. She needs to learn all parts of the job. Sending a hit squad to crush the rebellion is a means of ignorant... All right. How did this all start? Situation can boil over any minute. Yeah, like, let's sit here and talk for a while. It all began when the forces found a cult amulet on the body of someone who had been killed in a drunken brawl. We reported it up the chain, immediately arranged for a cleansing rite to be performed and opened an investigation. No heretics have been found alive. So, like, heretics on this game, I know I keep describing them kind of like, not describing them, but acting like they're rebels. But they're like, you know, they're like people who worship chaos gods. So, no heretics have been, from what I understand, no heretics have been found alive, but the search has brought tension between, all right. I shall explain. I beg you hurry, time is running out. I will not hurry since my competence is under scrutiny. I shall speak for as long as I see fit. There is an established order to the way things are done on this ship, and one of the pillars of the system is that the road trigger's attention is not distracted by trivial matters. Oh, is he the Central? It is the Central's role to ensure that I've always handled internal problems myself, so of course when I received information about cultists hiding on the lower decks, took the matters of hand. So long as I lived, not one of the vermin were murdered. Not one of the vermin who murdered Theodora would find a refuge. Yeah, he was in love with her. You were far too heavy-handed, Central Warshian. Arrest, interrogation, mass punishments for entire sectors. How giant is this ship? How many people live on this ship? Like, are we talking thousands or like a million? Because it sounds like many thousands, like 50,000 people is what I'm guessing. 100,000. It's driven the people to the brink. Now there's a strike on the lower decks. In Depot 4, to be precise, 3 worker clans are involved, but many more are passively supporting them. The situation could degenerate into all-out insurrection. But when I reported my concerns, the only response I received was an order to dispatch an assault unit and crush the strike with maximum force. Abelard. So we want to keep Abelard around because he's a good fighter. What do you have to say to this? I see no need to add anything. I act with the remit of my authority. Like, he doesn't know what I'm up to. I'm brand new, you know? I'm new to the ship. He's doing what he's used to. Act with the remit of authority guided exclusively by the best interests of your protectorate and your personal safety. You wish to confirm the rectitude of my action for yourself? I have no objections. For my part, I urge the Lord Captain to go down to the lower deck, stop the assault unit, and speak directly to the people. You will see that they are not lying or harboring heretics. Wow, there's a lot of options here. What is Depot 4? Depot 4 is one of the poorest sectors in the lower decks. It's home to the clan of general laborers. They're not as valuable to the ship as the families who have served its specialist system for generations. They're easily replaceable resource. Where do we get them from? And one which is now more besides giving succor to the cultists and the minions of the arch enemy. Depot 4 is poor and troubled, but at worst that means drunken fights and illegal rot gut brewing. Look at this thing bouncing down here. We have done so again. Oh, sorry, we have handled the workers of Depot 4 in the past. We have done so again. If the crackdown on Depot 4 hasn't been so harsh, and another important point to bear in mind, the problem is not limited to this sector. It's located in one of the most popular lower decks and everything. All right, let's go down there. Hey, there's it. Master at Arms. Is that not him? Is he the Central or the Master at Arms, or is this somebody else? Okay, so this is this other person standing back here. Jocasta. Lord Captain, unlike Lord Vent, I respect the chain of command and realize it's not my right to challenge my superiors. That being said, while I entirely share Master W's opinion on the Depot Force deserves, I must note that this insubordination is a direct consequence of practice that he himself has introduced. What? Mistress Sawback, I see you have decided to follow the lieutenant's example after Mars. Okay. It appears that I have unearthed an old squabble. Explain yourself. Ship's regulations state that the Master at Arms is responsible for resolving all matters related to the ship's enforcers, and it is no secret that the Central has tendency to show partiality. Those enforcers and officers whom he has deemed particularly promising are time given to approach him for tutelage. I cannot deny Master's experience and insight. The Central has a record of fostering students who have indeed achieved much and demonstrated. Well, look at that weapon that dude has. That's like a chain attached to a club. Looks like maybe some sort of shock thing. However, extending such patronage over the head of the immediate superior encourages disregard for hierarchy among your. Yeah. Today, an enforcer goes to the Central to report an order from the Master at Arms that they happen to disagree with. Tomorrow, they'll go to Lord Captain. All right, we get it. Lord. All right, let's hear this. Let's go through this here. Never granted me in privileges. All right, I've heard enough. Let's go. I will go down and deal with the problem myself. It's gritting his teeth slightly, and I'm price bordering on the sophomoric, but please yourself. However, I kind of insist that yeah, that's fine. Lord Captain, I regret that the enforcer are unable to handle the situation, which then led to you, and then yeah, there might be a traitor among us, though. Oh, we get to pick who goes in. So I do want all these people. I want to see her specifically. Okay, we can get one more person. I kind of thought they were gonna keep all tabbing. I kind of thought they were gonna force me to pick between like 4 people, like a total of 4. I was waiting patiently. All right, we're gonna get ready to rock and roll here. Yeah, we're gonna get ambushed by somebody. I thought we were above in that. Look at these dudes. They're ready to rock and roll. Whoa. Oh, they're just throwing stinky stuff at him. I thought it was like a grenade or something. Is this him? He looks so, oh, it's because of his helmet and stuff. Lower decks are a source of endless problems. Sometimes I do regret that we cannot replace all the locals with servitors. Did you hear they were shouting your name? The people there to... Of course they were. The organization of the daily routine life of the ship rests upon my shoulder. Mountains of challenge and problems. So like this guy, so he would be valuable because, so like in real life, you wouldn't want to get rid of this dude. Like in, you know, movies and stuff, they would just kill the guy if he disagreed. You know, they would just get rid of him. But you would need this guy because he actually performs a valuable task, especially in this shitty ass world. And he probably knows a ton of shit going on. What you'd want to do is you'd want to like bend him to you would bend him to you, and then you'd make him follow your rules, not just with this crazy shit that he's doing. And then, you know, if the people really can't stand him, then he's gotta go. But he's also, like I said, he's a valuable warrior, and then so far it seems like we don't have too many of those. To them, you're akin to a creature of legend, one who stood in the steps where I'm a man whose name is attached to every order. All right. Let's get to the bottom of this. She's going to suck until, well, maybe not suck, but something resembling a nest made out of thermal insulation material. This must be where the workers sleep between shifts. Yeah, this place looks like it sucks. I was saying, I think last stream, that I wish you could just turn on this all the time, and maybe you can. Oh, these people are the rabble, huh?
There will be no peace in my wake.
Here's a valve. We can't interact with it, but that makes me think that we might shoot it or something later. The combat, if I remember correctly, was pretty good, and I was a little surprised. So I remember what it was. Is it?
Do not see our purpose in coming here.
Relax, old man. Going for
He's got a
stroll on the
sword.
lower decks every once in a while is good for you. Lets you see how the simple folk live.
Oh, they walked right through me. If I remember correctly, no, I do remember this correctly. The power fantasy of just being a total badass, like you kill lots of dudes in this. Yeah, these lower decks look like they suck. This kind of it makes me want to write a story about, like, I'll never actually do it, about like living in this kind of generational shit box of a ship. I actually came up with some stories for the Mech Warrior universe that I actually should probably write, but I never will. I like to just think about writing stories and then never do it. Because I like the, you know, the Mech Warrior universe is somewhat similar to this. You know, they're both based off Dune. Oh, that was coming over to talk to this person. He got there way ahead of us. The sound of a heated discussion reverberates through the ship's bays. Lieutenant Vent of the ships and forces barring the path of the senior has arrived clad in armor. Judged by the expression of the stand-up dragged officer. Lieutenant Vent, my patient's wearing thing. I'm giving you orders. Now get out of my way. I cannot comply with the orders, ma'am. This is my deck, my sector. So long as the area remains under Lord Captain's special oversight, no action can be taken without my express permission. When did we say that? There are only 3 people who have authorized to stand me down. The first off the rogue trader and the Emperor himself. Whoa. So not all my lessons fall on deaf ears. Your ladyship. What's the situation? Yeah, what is it? Deal with the striking workers. So probably I'm guessing that they would happily, like in this game, the developers made it so you can happily just kill everyone if you wanted. Which maybe I should do like another playthrough where I'm just really evil. Said they have it under control. Under control? I came here to lead on an investigation. What do I see? The rabble is on the verge of mutiny. There's nothing to investigate. Didn't both these people just, weren't they, how did they run here ahead of us? And there's nothing to investigate. The simply calls for immediate repressions and firing squads. I want to speak to them. His mouth twists, but from saying, I put all these points into persuasion, man. That's about, I spent my whole life putting all these points into persuasion. Just making sure I didn't miss any loot.
Patience?
dozen pair. So there's not that many of them. Eyes stare apprehensively at you. The people before you are typical inhabitants of lower decks. You're taking their simple clothes, crew, weapons, and faces that display varying levels of mutation from the barrier. Oh, so I wasn't aware that you could get mutations from just working down here. So that's even worse. All right, let's talk. But I already helped these people out too. Rivet. A whisper passes through the crowd and you detect a mixture of fear, astonishment, and joy in the reactions. Finally, 3 people break away from the crowd, an elderly woman and 2 men. This must be their leaders. They bow clumsily before you. Lord Captain, you've come to us. Tell me what has troubled you. Why are you striking? Striking? That's news to us. All we're doing is asking questions. Saying what we think. Shut up, Rivet. Here's the deal, your ladyship. You're a damned enforcer. All of us down here, they say they were looking for cultists. One wrong word, they're reaching for their batons. If they want to punish someone, they turn off the heater to the whole bay for a week at a time, so we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation. Do they not remember me giving these people some food? Argentina does not interrupt the workers, but you see the sadness well in her eyes. Did she come down here? Where the children's death are mentioned, she quietly whispers a requiem prayer and sign over herself. Stager, it's all true. Vin is the only enforcement officer who stood up for us. It's clear as day we had a mother from the lower decks and grew up who had a mother from the lower decks and grew up amidship and have no fellow feelings towards us. Your ladyship, we're no villains here. We're honest workers, your servants. We plotted no disorder. We went on strike openly, and now we've got guns pointing at us. All we're doing is ask for allowed to work in peace without being harassed. The prosecution purpose of nothing, you say? I was told that one of you was found in possession of a cultist amulet that this heretic's hiding down here. Cultist amulet? What's that? The Guga they found on the dead drunkard? It was something evil or forbidden. We sure didn't know. The enforcers just said they were looking for heretics among us, and everyone upstirring their investigation will be punished, but how could they be heretics here? We know our people. There's no new faces around. Definitely not. If there were, we'd be first to report them. As for the amulet, whatever it is, they took it off a dead body. There's no cultists still breathing in our sector, that's for sure. But when the fight broke out, some enterprising folks looted the body. The boots they came back with. No one ever tread these decks in boots so fine, I can tell you that. Seems to me the cultists have better commanders than us. Yeah, those boots really were fine, and there's no harm in taking them, right? As for the amulet, it must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. We didn't need any amulets down here. We all worship the Emperor, and then when we're working, we bow down to the machine spirits, the largest small transformers in the servo motor. Same way grandfather was taught 100 years ago by the tech. Yeah, that's a problem with this whole world. Naive children. Weren't you taught from early ages about the dangers of arch enemies, creations? Weren't you warned that unfamiliar objects will be one of them? We were told, Holy Sister, but as long ago. The last time we saw a confessor in our sector was just after I had my 3rd little one. That is regrettable, but you cannot lay the burden of leading a righteous life on the shoulders of the Holy Fathers. Yeah, this world sucks. Who would blame you when the beasts crawl out of the amulets you stole from the heretics? The Holy Father who was not there? The scavengers who brought evil down on himself and his neighbors? You have anything to add? I authorize the use of all necessary measures to locate chaos worshippers hiding in this sector. The specific steps taken by officers were not reported to me. Oh, he's gonna throw his officers under the bus? Nevertheless, I'm assuming that their action... Oh, okay. Cultists are no drunken stevedores. They're enemies and threats to the ship, neutralizing, demanding action. Sourback. Was it necessary to torture them? The rabble understand only one language, that of violence. This guy's kind of a dickhead, too. As for regulation, should the laborers persist in their unwillingness to cooperate, the next step is limiting their air supply and cutting off water, which is almost certain to restore order. The peasants can grumble all they want, but in there, the source of their own misery. All they have to do is fall in line. Yeah. We were attacked on the way here. We then pushed their limits, and now they're lashing out. Our clans are all inside the bay that's been sealed off, but the lower decks are big. I'm sure there are some people who have Just about enough. We're getting it from all sides. Soldiers have encircled the ones who have risen up. A death squad is just right. No wonder people are lashing out. Okay, so we got a awareness check. 28 experience. That's nice. What change do you want? But you look at this. The exalted lady captain herself is asking us bilge rats what we want. Well, that's what. Here's what. I want you to raid in your damn enforcers. Quit turning off the heat and stop battering everything that moves. No, that's not it. We want enforcers gone from here. We want to be armed. Give us arms and we'll all govern ourselves. We'll defend ourselves if the cultists do show their face. I've been leader of my clan for 20 years. Now get rid of these club-wielding thugs can only improve things. So they want to be law enforced. Now you've gone too far and they'll never let the maggots on the lower desk. I don't want to say self-governed, why can't I think of the word? They probably even insist on enforcers on the upper desk too. As for weapons, what do we need them for? Before the first day is out, we'll have someone shooting their neighbor out of stupidity or drunkenness. These guys haven't really come up with a plan either. We don't need that. If the enforcers stop harassing them, that'll be enough. In return, we'll find the scavengers who robbed the cultist body and we'll talk to them, one lower deck or another. So I think, so before it gives us choices, I think what we got to do, track down those boots, because obviously there's something else going on. Wherever that guy came from, we need to track that down, if with their help or without it. And then we need to give them some self-determination. You speak for yourself and clan, I speak for me and mine. I want real change. They promise. Yeah, all right. Ribbit. He falls silent after he says, "Where do you stand?" This isn't a democracy. Thoughts, master of spreading anarchy on the ship is the first step towards embracing chaos. Putting weapons into untrained hands would be even worse. What's more, than forces are needed to maintain an order. Withdraw those demands. We'll consider the rest. What were the rest? Oh, not. So it isn't like governing themselves though, because you're giving commands from the top. Story about going scavenging for boots and accidentally picking up didn't convince me. These people were moments away from rebelling and possibly becoming minions of the art. We must not give them what they want, even if they do not acquire something. I guess we'll do the coercion one. Well, let's see what this dickhead says. Give the rabble a grox and they'll take an angry world, Lord Captain. They only understand brute force. What were their other demands, though? That they didn't want to be beat on and stuff. Success. Old man, listen. The Lord Captain himself has come down as has offered concessions, and I do not know a single person in the whole of Depot 4 who ever stood next to him, let alone talk to them. Back down. Now's no time for you to be a stubborn old crone. Listen, old man, the three clans of Depot 4 ought to act as one. We made our minds up. It's your turn to decide. Don't ask them to disband them forces or give us weapons. We don't need any of that. You two are ganging up on me, is that it? So brave you are against an old woman, but I'll shut up. I will indeed. I won't go against two clan leaders on my own. If you want to make peace with them forces, make your peace. That's great. We all agree. The persecution will stop and we'll expect you to assist in locating any remaining amulet left behind the cultists. Yes. Removed cargo, fuel, and provisions. Did we give them? To them? Of course, your ladyship, you've rooted out all the nasty business faster than enforcement. When we'll leave, they sure will, huh? Look at him just booking it. He had to get back to his starting spot. I want to just get this explored. I'm sure you could have fought your way through this whole thing.
They will
The
see.
whispers told me a secret.
Yes, they all will see.
What is over here? Loot. What is this? Multi-key. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll take that. What are these things? Oh, right. We have this stuff where we're trying to fill up this, like, cargo with things, which I still haven't quite found out what that means. Lower deck rabble. Yeah, let's check out.
In this tapestry of a world,
So I guess it doesn't highlight
the
everything.
rogue thread.
There's probably a roll, and I think that's how they did it in their Pathfinder game too, where you did like a roll for perception. I do talk a lot though. Oh, there's a little spot back here. Look at this. I thought we were gonna get into a fight though. I guess I could have. See, that's the thing, is like I find that like just to go and kill everyone is not very exciting.
My warp sight reveals something.
What? What did it reveal? A valve. Oh, look,
There will be no peace in my wake.
look, they have like little buffs on them if we did have to fight them, or could have fought them, you know. Yeah, they've done a lot of is this what they discovered? It's just this thing? A container can be seen behind the massive bars. Perhaps examining the pipe will allow you to reach it. Which pipe? A container can be seen behind the massive bars.
What lies beyond?
I can't interact with that valve. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, that's just the door. I saw the edge of it. Let's go through the door, right? We'll come back to that. It's a walkway? No. I mean, we're going and stealing from these really poor people. What will we do with this? I guess we're not stealing. We own everything here. Looks like this box has been passed down from generation to generation. So this is like their tools. Man, this sucks. These people, they suck, but they don't suck. It's the world they live in.
Curiosity.
I mean, I like when, you know, stories make you feel, right? What is it talking about, this massive pipe? Oh, maybe they mean over here. That one person triggered like a thing. Oh, look, there's like a little box back here. This massive pipe? Wait, no, they said massive bars, not massive pipe. What does it read it again here? Perhaps examine the pipe will allow you to reach it. A container can be seen behind the massive bars. Perhaps examining the pipe will allow you to reach it. Examining the pipe.
Patience.
Can we examine pipes? This pipe? What bars? We gotta check. We gotta check everything now. See, this is the problem. Now I just have to go everywhere looking for things or Google it. And yeah, I was shocked. What was that pirate software guy was what I heard about that, you know, he had his big thing where there all the controversy, and people were talking about that he would go hide and off camera to look up solutions for stuff. I don't know if it's true, obviously. But I just thought it was like one of the most ridiculous things. The last mark is missing. They went on. What about this?
Applaud my brilliance.
Now the gauge shows that the steam pressure in this pipe is close to what? was talking and not reading.
Oh yes, they
Well, we were able to turn that one, and now it's been turned. I'm worried that it would like start exploding or something. All right, we probably have to hit all of these now. Yeah, there's like another valve, and now we can interact with them. Turning a different valve might work. What is this thing? It's the warmest part of the bay. The workers have been dragging deck chairs down here. I'm gonna take a break in a second here too. Just like the good old days. I usually only stream for like 3 hours. I'm playing like a ton of Tarkov, and I just needed a break from it. And I actually, so Tarkov included, I have been very burned out. I whine about this all the time. Burned out on video games. I should probably like read a book or something. And it's kind of the same feeling of right when I quit drinking, where everything was kind of boring and stupid. Why do they have all these pipes blowing steam everywhere? Like, is that really necessary? Yeah, we got it.
Tapestry of a world. I am the rogue thread.
I gotta go and turn all of these. This one. I'm gonna look this up in a second. How many more were there? I turned that one. This was the toolbox. Here's another one. Did I miss any? Oh, there's one. Just running around randomly. No one can tell us how this shit works. All right, we hit this one. We hit this one. I didn't read the actual message at the beginning. We hit that one. There's our exit. What is that thing? We hit that one. I don't know why the... No. Oh. He has an urgent question. Well, are you pleased with your investigation? He kowtowed to the disloyal rabble. You believe their lies and show them leniency. Next time the ship is attacked by cultists, the rabble will welcome them with open. Yeah. Is that how you see the future? Your future, the helm of the... Do not speak to your captain in that tone. Why are you so angry? I saw this is some truth to your criticism. Let's talk about your role in this. I would have handled this situation myself. I decided to intervene. Remember Lord Captain Theodora? Do you think she ever set one slippery foot on the lower deck? Yeah, but she's dead. No, she did not. Such matters are left to myself and the junior officers while she did, and they like revolted and shit. And there was full of cultists while she dedicated herself to a grand. Yeah. There's a new captain aboard. I trusted my essential, not feel my head's essential, but the situation spiral out of control. I commend your decisiveness, but I'm uncomfortable introducing new protocols in the midst of a crisis. I lost my temper. I believe I ought to explain myself. The prosperity of the VV Protectorate is not just an empty phrase to me. I left the Imperial Navy for a chance to see it flourish. It was the most momentous decision of my life. I did it because I saw that this person's totally in love with them. Deeds the blah, blah, blah. So I left behind everything I know, everything my family had known. Holy shit. One of my senior officers betrayed us all. The rogue trader was killed, and who knows what is happening on the planets. I'll tell you this honestly without fear of appearing weak. All this has become a grievous blow to me. I'm not panicking and grieving because I cannot allow myself to panic grieve. I'm duty bound to aid you to find your footing as quickly as possible. And to do that, I must insulate you from problems that in the past have been dealt with by tried and tested. Yeah. She trusted in established protocols and she's died. I won't make the same mistake. If you want to keep building the future, stop living in the past. You need to respect me, accept it, and start living in the new world. Prosperity as the protector is just important to me. You're the only person who's comprehensive knowledge of how things run on this ship. I think in the future I'll follow your recommendations. I value that they created and trust this opportunity as an aberration. I have plenty of sentiment and hand-wringing in recent days, but very little confidence. I have no plan to rely on your judgment, your tried and tested procedures in the future. So we have a... Yeah, let's do the second one because it's kind of like in order of like how far you want to go. Let's go with the second one. He's says he's stuck with it. That doesn't mean anything now. I didn't mean to click. No. Okay. I wanted to do this one thing before I took a quick break. Oh, we leveled up? Probably all up. Wait, we leveled up? Where's my other peeps? I don't actually ever call anybody peeps. Did we get this valve? I don't think we got this valve. I swear that one valve. Oh my God. Do we have to go to each one? Because that one did something. Yeah, it's done. I can't believe we leveled up over that. Oh my God. Are we going to have to? It's going to be like, now go to the next one. Oh, are they ones with steam coming out of them? I can't interact with that one. But we just get lucky. Oh my God, I think they want us, they do want us, like some of that one had like steam. This one does too. It's got some steam coming out here. Are they going to be happy that we went and fixed the ship for them? Okay, so that one's been turned. When we turn another one, can we come back to this one? Because then we'll never get it done. And that steam is not the key. I thought there was some sort of thing. They're really going to make me do all of these without any kind of indication, or is there an indication that I'm just not seeing? There's a lot of these. There we go. What was that? Was that us leveling up again? Oh no, we got the thing. That's what all that was for? Okay, so we can demolition. We can do a tech thing. Or I don't remember what this is. So we're not using tech usage. We need a multi-key. I think this one is free, but it has a little 2 next to it. There's a little helmet though.
Genius triumphs.
All right, now I'm curious. How many? I gotta remember that it was said 2.
Curiosity.
I feel it vaguely. I vaguely remember. I think that it was you get the free. You get like 2 per battle or something. Whatever. Look at this real quick. All right, we don't have any DLC. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll be back in those 5 minutes. All right. Let's see. I am back. Deep thought there. We found it. We got the thing. That was a strange puzzle of somewhat annoyingness.
In the shadows of the Imperium's ignorance.
I can't believe we leveled up doing that.
Blossoms. Oh,
I'll wait
how
until we're
they
all
fear
together.
brilliance.
We didn't
That
get into a
elude
fight,
them
though. I was thinking that when I was
now.
outside
Oh, how
smoking.
they fear the
It's like,
brilliance
man,
that eludes
2 hours?
their
And I mean, I
narrow
am reading
vision.
everything. But even so. Yeah, it's weird streaming again after on this channel. I stream every weekend on my other channel. All right. I'm going to continue to here. Let's give it a scan. This looks like a rock. All right, so we got 0 extractium, but we got the prison planetoid, which I don't remember why we were going there. We need to level up these people. We need those things that it's talking about, the extractiums or whatever, to use to extract stuff, but that's probably like on the next map. Look at this ship. Look at that ship. These shuttles or whatever they are. One of these games that if I click on the other screen, it gets weird. Visit. Looking for trouble. Yeah, what is our... The interrogator must have visited. Perhaps the planetarian's government knows of its present whereabouts. I wonder how many of these things we can do without combat. Air of authority. Officer. Oh, so what do we do? What are we getting here? An ability, and then a common talent. These were talents. Officers increase an ally resolve by 4 until the end of the combat. If the target is under the effective voice of command, they will start their next turn with +1 additional. That one's pretty good because I remember this thing I was casting all the time. Encourage an ally who immediately recovers from burning, bleeding, toxin, and stun effects. If the target is under the effective voice of command, they gain 6 temporary wounds. Let's do that one. They'll like heal them a little bit. Okay, then we have 6,000 other options. No thumbs up. Better to die. Is this person an Imperial World person? I think she is. This is from, Starship Troopers. If no other character in the current party has the same architect, the first architect ability used in combat by this character costs 1 less AP. I don't remember. Architect. Archetype. Why am I calling it architect? So they're talking about these. Okay, this is an officer is what they're talking about. And this person's a warrior operative. Oh, that's the operative. Okay. Soldier. I was misreading that. Then officer. Oh, we have 2 officers. Okay, so that changes things of what I'm gonna pick. Glad I checked. I guess I didn't click on that. No, what happened here? Want to level you up. What happened? Yes, accept. Level you up. We chose, well, what are these other? Well, these got the thumbs up. Yeah, the 6 wounds. Yeah, we don't want to do that one. Xenos. So I think she's Imperial World, and I think that's why it's offering me these Imperial World. God damn it. Now I have to look. Features. Summary. Biography, probably. No. No. She's got a lot of talents. Oh, I think she is. Oh, there it is. Origin, Imperial World. But like, are these other people? It must be offering it. Let's check his thing. Oh, he gets a characteristic and a common talent. Oh, it does. It gives him. It's offering it to him. And he is an Imperial World person. God damn it. Let's find somebody who's not an Imperial World. Here we go. Oh, well, she doesn't get one. And you're not leveling up because we're on you. Did I click the wrong button? Archetypes. Oh, she didn't level up? No, I'm still stuck on this person. Back. Cancel. Now I forgot what I'm doing here. What is your features? You're also an Imperial World, you piece of shit. Okay, so we don't know hers either. Okay. All right, we'll just take this into account going forward. We already picked this. It's back in the fight. She can do something like healing. While under 40 wounds, Imperial World characters get a +10 bonus to all characteristics and +2 to resolve. Doing my part. We don't want to do that. No heresy. They get a +10 to critical hit chance, so that might be good for the other dude. Their allies gain half bonuses of, however, their lore and warp are always 0. See, I have to be like checking back and forth for this. Is affected by an ally's non-damaging ability or an ally. The resolve is increased by 3 for 1 round. If a noble uses an ability on their servant, the servant gains, Jesus Christ, I don't know. Okay, so these are like noble ones. What are these ones? Give us the nothing. All. Favorited. Oh, Jesus Christ. Universal. Origin. Warp. So we picked this one. Look at that. It says all allies excluding Xenos. So that means we can get some Xenos in our thing. This is intense, man. I should Google this. What is this called? A common talent? Bolter proficiencies? What does this do? It allows us to use different weapons. What are these ones? Character training. Okay, so we could increase something by 5. Combat master. Dual weapon combat. Dueling mastery. So what is her gun? She uses like a pistol. Grenadier. Increases wounds by half of the character's level rounded up. She actually kind of sucks. She's using a las pistol, I think. Plasma weapons. Okay, so swift movement do +2 movement points. That's what he needs. Solid weapon projectile, power weapons. I feel like we're already here and we've barely done anything. We could make her persuasion up even higher. What's her? We have to keep going back to like her stuff. Not this. It doesn't. Oh, it's right here on the fucking side. Our perception. We can make her persuasion up even higher. Or fellowship characteristic. Good God, this is gonna take me fucking eternity. We know that one. So we can do any of the skills. What was the fellowship one? Can we do that one? We could. What was her fellowship? Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. This is the worst for you guys. So what does fellowship do? Like this says that it's fellowship bonus is 60 plus 65, but it's obviously we're not giving a characteristic bonus. So this is based on all these other things, but like that's not affected. So that would bring commerce and persuasion up. And Speedy, how's it going? I was hoping you'd show up because I haven't streamed in a long time, and I was like, I haven't seen Speedy in forever. That one's also fellowship. How's life? Her toughness is really low. In fact, it's got a huge negative. It's like, what is her toughness is a 30. Intelligence, what is her intelligence? 45. I kind of feel like doing this. Let's go back to here. This is going to be painful once again. Like these are kind of nice. Like this one's kind of nice. I mean, that's okay. Okay, so these are this is because she's a noble. She gets this stuff. Use an ability on their servant. So I wonder what that means. I know what you mean about that. When I went out for a smoke, you know, whatever, 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, I opened up my phone and looked at it, and I like literally thought, like, why the fuck am I reading this shit? It just, I don't know. I'm beginning, like, I've been reading a ton of Reddit over the past couple of years on my phone whenever I'm taking a dump or whatever. And I was complaining about how dumb the 40K subreddit is. It's not that dumb. It's many knowledgeable people, but people just ask the same questions. And sometimes I think they're bots or they're sock puppet accounts just to keep all these different, you know, there's a Lord of the Rings one, you know, there's a subreddit for everything. And I think some of them are just like sock puppet accounts to keep the subreddit going. So it's complaining about that, but it basically applies to all subreddits for everything. And it just seems like this like perpetual motion machine of stupidity. I don't know why when it says servant, I wonder if it's talking about these people because I mean this person's a noble, so I guess that, but it would be kind of interesting just to bump the fellowship up even higher. Yeah, so the questions are they like, they're not like asking like, well, sometimes they like, what is Gandalf like, and then people write these big long things about Gandalf, or someone says like, I don't understand this, oh yeah, okay, now that makes more sense. Don't want to, yes, makes more sense. I'm gonna do this fellowship thing because this is gonna take me too long to do all that one, so let's just keep pumping. Like she's got a 90 and an 80 there. So for you, but the sock puppet, I feel like questions are like these questions that are sort of like what if questions. Sometimes they're like, so like if Gandalf never had a staff, what would happen? And it's just like, who fucking cares? You know what I mean? I don't even know how to describe it. That's not a good example because now I'm curious. What would happen if Gandalf didn't have a staff? But you know, they're like dumb. If Gandalf was wearing sandals, would he have been able to lead the Fellowship of the Ring? And it's just like, what the fuck is this? And then people take the time to respond to him. All right, so we got to get this guy. He, in all forms of close combat, he's only got a 40. He's my run forward and bash people with his sword guy. He's terrible. Do we have something that we can... So this might actually be something there. Yeah, exactly. Like they're these weird, like they feel like half, like not rage bait, because they're not rage. Some are rage bait, but they're almost like They just want people to post and to reply to them, but not in an angry way. That's why I wonder if there's sock flip again. And it's on every one of the fan type sites. So I like Stargate. You guys know that. So I look at the Stargate one and they're just like same exact thing. Yeah, exactly. They're half baked and they're like pointless. Would Gandalf win against Harry Potter? And it's like, what? Then people take a lot of time in replying too. So that's the thing. All of the questions get these very long, like multiple paragraph replies of someone who took a lot of time. And there's like usually 3 or 4 of them. And then there's usually like a couple of replies to those of just some dickhead who's like, fuck Harry Potter and fuck you. It's just like, oh, what? Like underneath the person who took all the time to write out who would win, Harry Potter, whatever. That's the problem with not knowing enough about the game. All right, so this guy sucks at his gun, or it is close combat. So let's give it to his close combat, not bolter. What was the? It was weapon proficiency, weapon skill. No, that's not what we want. We want dual weapon. Could be kind of interesting. The character can attack with a second weapon in their current weapon set, in addition to the one. The attack, that would be kind of interesting to have him get a secondary attack so he could attack with his sword and then he would attack with his bolter or whatever. Just for weird. What's Combat Master do? Enemies gain no melee superiority. What is that? In melee combat, any target surrounded by more allies than enemies receives a +1 weapon skill bonus for each additional ally. Larger creatures need to be surrounded by more than 2 enemies. Huh. So I'm actually going to give it to this guy because I am often running him forward into the middle of combat. So complete his. Choose an ability. Until the operative's next turn, the allies attack also remove exploits and deal intelligence more deal plus intelligence bonus per damage. I thought she had something like that. For the next attack against a target affected by an exploit, the target's cover efficiency will be reduced by some weird math. The attack will have for the next attack against a target affected by an exploit. So she does exploit this though. Let's do this joint analysis just because it seems like it's better. Logic or tech use. Actually, last time we did this, it did not. The ones with the arrows. So she's got a 30. Awareness is 70. So probably we'll do awareness. 30. I'm just looking who has like the... Everyone else has something. So awareness is her thing. Let's do awareness. Complete. Ballistic skill. We already picked that. We can't pick that again, huh? Agility effects. Allows to manipulate delicate explosives with finesse and keep their... She's the agility person, it looks like. She is not. Yeah, it looks like she's the agility person. So let's give her 5 to that. And then, oh God, we're back to this again. She has the litany of hatred. Melee flame and meta attack. Melta attacks, as in like orc stuff, against demons and psychers deal additional damage and plus. So I don't like things like that only specific. I rather pick things that are, you know, do less damage but to all types. Enemies that are adjacent to the devotee gain +2 stacks of disturbed instead. Shield of Faith. Devotees +12 armor against attacks of demons and warp damage. Yeah. See? There's always like people like I don't even like it's crazy the amount of lore that people know about stuff. Lord of the Rings especially Lord of the Rings is like crazy that people what people know about that shit. What's her weapon? She has like a sniper rifle now, but I was thinking like what is her skill on that? It's not a bolter. Let me look at her summary. Hers is ballistic skill. Hers is a 55, so it's not bad. What maybe we should bring that up though, because I remember her kind of sucking. What was her thing? Agility? Maybe we should bump her ballistic skill. Wherever that is. There we go. Just to so that doesn't take me 6 hours to do this. And then this lady, she's got like 3 levels, and I don't even know what she does. But maybe we should just do them. We'll just do them. Fellowship, no, we have someone who's got like a ton of fellowship. Willpower, Idra's the willpower person. Ballistic skill, does she have a gun? No, she has a staff. Weapon skill. So Idra, it's kind of a bummer. Because Idra and her like racing to the same shit. What's her toughness like? Her toughness dog shit. And she like does, actually I don't know what she does. That's why I was waiting to level her up. Let's wait still, but I'm worried she's going to die. She's got 28 hit points. Is that like, what do you got? 24?
Look no further.
It's not that much lower. We're going to wait on her. So what the fuck are we doing here? Looting?
How can one find the right way?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how addictive Reddit is, but at the same time, like there's nothing really there. Collect all my trophies. What's up with this dude?
What lies beyond?
Okay, I paused it for some reason. Oh, because we saw a trap. Look at this thing. It's nice that it paused it. Come in, escort. This is Captain V. Hari. Escort, please come in. What's up with you, dude? Pilot Raquel. Who are you? Did you come from the planet? Are you reinforcements? Saint's Teeth. I thought you'd never come. Teach us riffraff the proper way of addressing your sovereign. I'm a rogue trader. Now introduce yourself. Bow. Tell me about this planet. I have no time for long. Brief me on the situation and be concise. There's been a prison riot led by the prison warden himself. That's weird. My lord Evelyn Winterscale, son of rogue trader whatever, went to parley with him. So we want to kill off the other rogue traders so we can have more control. Look at all these choices. Why would the young guy feel like negotiating? It's a personal matter. Master Castaglia, the Sidious warden, is Lord Evelyn's childhood friend. When my lord heard of the riot, the news saddened him greatly, so he rushed there without delay in hopes of bringing his old friend to his senses, no doubt. Or they're joining sides. Can we take him hostage? The first one in my memory preferred to talk rather than shoot and slash. Young Lord Winterscale is not his father's shadow, determined to save his friend. He won't back down. I pray to the throne that he's alive and well. Theobald executed his wife and only son on the mere suspicion of treason against House whatever. So they did the noble Evelyn rush to save someone who has betrayed the house. Do bonds of friendship give one the right to make inexcusable mistakes? Yeah, I'm looking for this guy. Is he here? Unless it's one of the prisoner guards, then it seems unlikely. There's no shuttles in working order other than yours and mine. This is nothing else anyone could have used to reach this place. The warden himself is spearheading? Yes, no one expected this. Master Caligula is a nobleman from a respected governor house and a vassal to House Winterscale. As all of a sudden he proclaimed that this now is personal domain. Okay, so there's another weird, crazy shit going on. Did we already do this one? Some of the rebels have holed up in the barracks. I do not know how many, but given this is the only way through to the negotiations that are taking place, I would expect heavy resistance. Take caution. Let's kill them all. If I have any of your time, well, I wouldn't have ever dared trouble you with the personnel, but in this situation, in any case, have you been to the capital? I want to ask if you saw a man there. Communication officer. I have not been. Well, what is your relationship? We're engaged. Have I been there? I don't think I've been there. It would probably give me different choices if I had been there. Oh yeah, we got to disarm this trap.
They will see. Oh, yes, they all will see.
I better myself through my service.
She just leveled up again? Or is it just telling me like, dude, you need to deal with this? Or she just makes that thing sometimes. Guard post has been vacant for a long time. There's a layer of dust on everything, which is weird. All right, I'm ready to rock and roll. Build bridge. You're gonna do it from here?
There will be no peace in my wake.
Yeah, I think she just does that.
Oh, a tantalizing anomaly.
Okay, go over here.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Yeah, she's got to get over here, but there's a gap right here.
I feel my age when fighting alongside such young warriors.
Argentina. Yeah, we get it.
Indeed.
I do appreciate
While
that, though.
navigator skills to call upon, you are, statistically speaking, far more likely to perish in battle. Oh, I mean, that came out wrong.
Hey, is this the same map as before? We'll have I was thinking maybe move these guys up a little bit. And then have you come around the side. Whoever set up these traps did not do a very good job. What I mean is it's very easy to turn them off. Let's go back. Remains of a meal, one far too lavish even for a hive world, much less a prison. Top quarry workers' cycle. Scraps of typical prison food. Vulnerable optimates, the best among us. List of fate and the needs are barely. Oh, look, there's some loot. Almost missed the loot. What is it? Diary. You know, there's that, what's that? Neverwinter Nights. There's a prison thing. And it reminds me of this. This reminds me of that. You guys want to fight, huh?
Run, fools, or fall. Surrender to the dark powers.
Cassia is an officer and your ship's navigator. She strikes foes with energy. See, this is why I wanted a player wants to see before I started picking her shit. She strikes foes with the enemies of the war, with the energies of the warp, and supports the party by making her allies stronger. Voice of command is yeah, we have that one. Use their officers' archetype abilities on the ally for a distance. An officer can use voice of command again on the same ally only after 2 rounds. Yeah, we know how that works. These guys are gonna get fucking annihilated. This guy praying? What's he doing? Oh, he's in cover. Can we have you go first? Because that's your battle begins. Okay. She's like the mage. We could. Yeah. So she has this ability. It takes 2 AP. And she's got 4, but she can't move afterwards. She has this other one. I think she's got to see him, though. Yeah, the only one she can hit is that guy with that. Analyze. It's also line of sight. Okay. Oh, there's dudes all around us. All right. Well, that's not the end of the world. Can they get through this? They have guns. I think they all got knives. So in this game, you're such a badass that it's kind of like a.
Can do.
I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to. Oh, for some reason I thought I could switch between them, but maybe, no, you cannot do that. All right. Let's move her into cover. That's half cover, but it's cover from the other side as well.
What is to come?
And then till the end of combat, let's have you do that to you. You still got 3 left. This costs 2. Oh, I forgot that skipped between people. I totally forgot that. She's got 1 more point. The operative removes all exploits from the target, decreasing the target dodge, parry, and armor until the start of the operative's next turn.
That is not my.
But it looks like I have to be able to see him.
Anything else?
Yeah, that was that ability I just gave her. So she's done. She has extra hit points. Oh, what's up with this dude? Oh, it's because I end the turn. Cassie is new. Lidless stare. Okay, so they suffer 11-14 damage. Oh, everyone in front of her. Bring it down. Oh, those are good. No AP. Is this? Oh no, I was hoping this was her. Argentina. We'll move here into here.
Emperor, give me strength.
I have a feeling these guys are gonna. How far of a cone is this? Oh, because she's against that though. No movement. I wonder if this is gonna work for her.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Because she can shoot. Oh, you can see people over here too. 86, 95. Oh, but look, these guys have like, some of these guys are actually, like this guy's got an okay amount of hit points. What do you got? Prisoner. We might actually be able to clear this side and then move up that other way.
As the Emperor comes, strike is a prayer.
Yeah, that looked cool. She still has 1 thing left, huh? Oh yeah. I forgot about run and gun.
I'll do it.
I wonder if I can do this with this. I think I already fucked it up though.
The Emperor will be undone.
Oh, I can do it. 90%? Okay, she's getting better now. She was pretty bad at the beginning. Furious Recital. There's momentum. I think that's what this is. No, it's this over here. So this will spend all of her movement points. She doesn't have any though. There is 1 more guy over there, but we can dash her back. Oh shit, there's a entrance over here. Oh, she can only go a little ways though with it. This is her new ability. Let's dash her out of the way. She just cast it on herself? Yeah, so we'll just have her. It's not even her turn yet. We cast that spell. Yeah, so now it's the end of this person's turn. I should have just left her standing there. Force an ally pushes increasing their characters by 14 for 1 round. We can cast it on myself. That'd be interesting because she can buff other people, so we can have her buff other people, then buff other people. This is the guys like, oh, they didn't know they could get through that way. Grenadier, huh? I thought they were gonna come through this way. 11 points of damage. Is he stunned or something? So usually I don't use her for combat. I just have her cast a bunch of stuff. Can I do this to her again? Oh, he's out of range.
Darling, no.
So she has some debuffs on her. She's winded. Oh, right. That casts the wind thing. Can she shoot somebody from here? 26%? No. You serve me. Oh, this is the servant thing. I forgot how this worked. Until the end of combat. We actually want that on this guy, but I think he's got something wrong with him. Forewarned. No, I guess that's a good thing. Oh, he could have shot his pistol. I forgot about that. He had a pistol. That I feel like that's probably what do they call it? Canon. That when you get blown away in 40k, it's well, unless you're like an orc or something. All right, I'm gonna move her. Oh, I can still see that guy. I was thinking I wouldn't be able to. Still 26% though. She's so god awful. I have grenades on her though. Stats by 18. Okay, I only can do it once. I was wondering if I could do it again. Oh, we can't use the chain thing though because that will shoot through her. So I wonder if I can do it on her though. She doesn't have movement, but she can shoot her whatever. Oh, all she has is this? Is strike? Oh shit. Well, that wasn't very useful. Okay, that was a bad move. I need to give her a different weapon then as a backup. Her momentum's all up and shit too. I can do this again though.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And now she's completely yeah, that was a waste of a turn, but we're back to you. It gives an 8 temporary wounds. Argentina's kind of soft. That's the thing. I usually do it on that guy, but we can't get to him. So it's your turn for real now. Oh wow, this guy's kind of tough.
Doubt is for the weak. You, my emperor.
We have dash. That's all that's left. Oh, I guess they can't move after they shoot. I forgot about that. I guess we just gotta get her out of the way. How close are these other dudes? They're coming, but they're ways off. We gotta get her out of the way for like these spells and shit to work. So we'll move her to here.
Such is the will of chaos.
There's like a ton of prisoners. We should just hold this. Oh, here he finally gets to go. He has some sort of charge ability. As far as it goes, though. I thought he had some other one. Here's his reckless strike. That's the new thing. Well, I guess I can. Oh no, that uses all his movement, so he can use his pistol, which he never gets to use. It doesn't like no damage. But he can't hit him from there. Oh, I can charge again?
Someone else can do this.
Oh no, the target's too close. I didn't know. I didn't know. All right, we'll shoot him with this thing.
At your beck and call.
I didn't pay attention, and he missed.
Victory is imminent.
We'll do this, yeah. That gives him like a buff. 3-cell radius get deflection, so that will help her. All right, I made like 5 mistakes already. 2 free cells between them. Man, I could have charged him to a better spot. And his whole job is to charge in. We even took that special ability so that he can stand in the middle of all these guys while they try to beat on him. Oh, and now he's in the way of this thing too. I really fucked up. We're gonna lead with Hydra. It's a weird move, but that's what we're gonna do. And then you can do your shock thing.
Was that you?
I guess we don't need the tough guy. That thing was awesome. Joint analysis. I mean, I guess we can do this, but this. Oh, we should have done it. No, I guess that applies to everybody. All right. We want to forewarn. No, we want to do the thing that this thing. Oh, it's only line of sight though. Damn it. We can get this on you.
On it.
Give him a little dodge, a little extra dodge. This guy could just run by. I don't think there's a attacks of opportunity. Yeah, this weapon for her sucks. Lidless stare though. Can I lidless stare through this? Let's see. I can, but it doesn't do us any good. Oh wait, looks like it does.
That were possible.
Oh no. We could do this. I don't. No line of sight. All right, we'll just head back this direction. We'll know for the next combat. Oh, he has a grenade launcher or something. Some sort of electrical. Did he just hurt himself? Oh, he went over to here, that nimble guy, and he fucked her up. Don't I have like some healing thing? Yeah. Oh, too close though.
Shut its foes in my wake.
I did not expect this. This guy's kind of tough. Get a few hit points back for her. Except it didn't work. I thought I was going to give him 8-6. Oh no, that's the person who's under the voice of command. God damn it. I'm really fucking it all up. See, I could have done this on her. And then done that. And she would have healed, but I just need to read better. I just am not paying attention. All right, give that guy a hit. Miss that guy. The nimble dude. You. I guess you're done. You are the sniper. But you can't see him, it looks like. We can dash. Spends all their movement points, but we don't need to do that. We'll go over to here. You still have one shot here. We could get lucky. And there, he got vaporized. Oh, look, there's little tentacles coming out of the wall. And what is your other thing? Immediately removes the winded effect.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, she's pretty good now that I put a few points into her thing. Oh, we can run and gun. That'll leave her 1.
I'll do it.
because I want to be able to shoot at this dude over here. So she's less of a stand in the hide type of person. Oh, can I not see this guy? Oh, what's in the way? Oh, there's a table there. Good God. Aliard, you've done nothing. Your job is to tank, and you have not tanked. You have not tanked at all. We even cast a bunch of spells on you so that you would tank, and you didn't tank. In fact, Hydra here by far did the most damage.
No can do.
You need to run away. Guess cover is probably the best option. What do you do again? An extra 2? She'll be winded, but oh wait, I forgot she can't. God damn it! It's like every decision I make is a bad one, just like in real life.
Doubt is for the weak.
I kid. You still, that table is really covering, huh? No, it's not. 35. That almost killed him. What is your other abilities? The coning thing.
That is foolishness.
Can't do that on anybody. Can I do it on you?
If only that were possible.
He's got like a grenade something now. Oh. Yes, he does. Let's put you, we're going to do this voice of command.
What?
Oh, because there's the cooldown. I don't think this is going to do us any good then. We need to shoot at this guy. So we can't shoot this. Oh, we can. We can. 12%. Not very good chance though. So let's have her. We can't on you.
Won't do that. I am powerless to act.
Can't do that.
What if?
Get rid of that debuff on her at least. Oh no, it doesn't do that, I guess. Man, like I said, mistake after mistake after mistake. I can't do any of these other things, so we'll move her.
Step by step, I lead.
These guys have already they've already been debuffed. Or buffed, and now they're in debuff land.
I'll do it. Strike is a prayer.
Yeah, she's gotten good since the last time. Now we get a ton of loot. And so at the beginning, I still think, so this is like the last time I played, I felt like I went through the tutorial part and chainmail, huh? And maybe you went through the tutorial part. Yeah, this is better. Oh, look, it tells you how much. No. We're gonna keep this. And this thing, 7 through. This is better than her axe. Anyways, what I was saying is that I feel like I went through we're still such badasses that like even all my mistakes were fine. They're generous, is what I'm saying. There's a lot of corpses in here. We have a lot of corpses to loot.
Curiosity sings in
And then, what time is it? Oh, maybe I'll save it before the loot. No, we got to get all the loot first. All right, corpses. Nimble prisoner. Is that the guy I just did him? He was like the only threat. I guess the grenadier was kind of. Look at all these knives. A snub, a force grenade. So let's put everything here, but you with some goods over here. Inspect the poster. Is this a Shawshank Redemption thing?
That wasn't so difficult.
Yep, Shawshank Redemption right here. Oh no, I didn't want to go through it. I had loot to do. Improved. Prisoner shank. Oh, that was just like the little Heidi spot that they had. A secret. I see these goods, but oh, there they are. Another thing. Whoops. I want to keep those to read them later. All right, after the looting, now I'm calling it night. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna stream again. I'm just haven't been into it that much for the past couple of months. But I figured I wanted to play this game, and I might as well stream it since I did stream it last time. This grenadier better have a fuck ton of stuff, of grenades.
The
Already got his
stars
stuff.
are my canvas.
Did I miss anything?
Heretic is my
Nope.
brush.
All right, so that's it for me, guys. Thank you for joining me. Speedy, good to talk to you. Hope everything's going well. I will talk to you guys next time. Have a good existence. Bye.